Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of Skater Diet. Today I'm coming to you from inside a giant whale. Oh my god, get me out of here! Oh my god! Badass! Let's do that again. Welcome back, everybody, to episode 2 of Skater Diet. We are back today at the new Philadelphia Skatepark where we filmed last week. It has been raining since 3 o'clock in the morning. It finally stopped, and you can see the ground is pretty dry right now. The ramps, however, are all wet and kind of warped up now. And honestly, I didn't plan on filming today, so I didn't bring my boards. But I thought I would stop down here and kind of talk about things I want to accomplish at this park this year, and tell you about how much fun I had the other day here. I believe it was Tuesday morning I went live for my warm-up right over here. A good handful of people watched it. But really, you know, remember, if I go live as a warm-up, all I'm doing is warming up. I'm just skating around the park. I'm trying to feel out the ramps and the transitions and things. I'm not doing anything spectacular, but it was pretty fun anyway. It was the first time I really went live, and I plan on doing that more often. In fact, stay tuned to the channel because this little mini ramp back here, I have never dropped in on, and I will be going live the day that I practice that and accomplish dropping in on that ramp. So stay tuned for that because you're probably going to see me slam. But what I wanted to tell you about was this stuff over here. You can see that it's, I wouldn't call it small. You know, it took some time to accomplish that. But after my warm-up the other day, I came over to the big side of the park over here. So let's run over here. I want to show you something. You know what? While I'm making my way over here, people always ask me, what am I eating on my diet? Watch this segment that I made. I'm going to take you shopping with me real quick, show you how to make something awesome, and then I'll finish the story over here. A lot of people have been asking me, what kind of foods do I eat, and what kind of a diet am I on? Today, I'm going to take you on a quick trip with me to the grocery store, and you're kind of going to get a little look at the kind of things that I buy on a regular basis when I go grocery shopping for low-carb foods. Okay, so we're on the lookout for low-carb foods, so it's going to be meats, cheese, vegetables, eggs, things like that. So these are kind of questionable, but they're pretty tasty, and as long as I don't eat the whole thing at once, we're good. Okay guys, spent $82, got a good load of groceries there. Don't worry, it's diet. Okay guys, so we just went shopping. You saw all the things that I got, and among those things were jalapeno peppers. Now what I'm going to show you how to make, it doesn't matter if you're on a diet or not. That's why I chose this to make in this episode, because any of you out there can make this. It's really easy, and they are so absolutely delicious, you won't be able to stop eating them. we're gonna make sausage stuffed jalapeno poppers. These things are so good. Okay, here's what you need. Diced onions. I use about a half an onion, and I like the red onions. Shredded cheddar cheese. Now this is actually the Fiesta blend, and I like to use close to 2 cups. An 8-ounce block of Philadelphia cream cheese, and about a pound of sausage. Now I like Jimmy Dean the best, but you use whatever kind you like. And finally we need fresh jalapenos. Now these are not the greatest looking ones, but that's what they had, so I grabbed them. This will fill about 15 to 20 peppers. You might even be able to get more depending on how much stuffing you like. I like to put a lot of stuffing in each pepper, so for me it's 15 to 20. Now this is such an easy process. The first thing you want to do is cut off the ends of the jalapenos. The next thing you want to do is take your jalapenos lengthwise and slice them in half. Now naturally I'm not wearing gloves while I cut these jalapenos, so at some point tonight I will touch my eyes and be crying and whining because they burn. I am stupid. Okay, the next thing you're going to want to do is get a small knife. I prefer something like this, like a paring knife, because you're going to scoop out all that stuff. It does leave the seeds in there, but you're going to rinse those out. I like to cut out as much of this little extra stuff in here as I can, so you're just left with pepper. And I will be honest, this part is a pain in the butt. It takes the most time out of anything you have to do to prepare these. Once you've done it a few times, you kind of get used to it and you pretty much whip right through them. Now when you get done cutting these, you're going to see there's all these little seeds in there. Now, I don't know, some people like them, but I personally don't. So we're just going to rinse them out. See? No more seeds. So you got your peppers all clean, you got your onions diced, your cheese ready to roll. The next thing you want to do is crumble and brown your sausage. Now let me give you this little tip right here. Whenever I'm going to make these, I take out the Philadelphia cream cheese and I let it sit out for at least an hour before I start this. That helps it to get soft because you're eventually going to put it in your sausage mixture, and that will help it to melt better and be folded over into your sausage easier. This isn't the easiest thing to do, but you kind of smash it in there and it will melt with the heat, and then you mix it in your sausage. Once that's mixed up good, the next thing is the shredded cheese, and you're just going to mix that in really good too. Remember how I said it was easy? I lied. No, I'm just kidding. It really is easy. It's just time consuming and it's kind of a pain in the butt. You gotta get your hands dirty, they smell like jalapenos, and if you touch your eyes, you cry. Okay, pizza pan. Jalapeno pepper. Scoop some up. Put it right in there. Now those I will leave in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. Now that's a personal preference because I like the peppers to be really soft instead of crunchy. But if you like them crunchy, it's more like 10 to 15, maybe a little bit more. Now these are a little brown. Yours probably won't look like this, but like I said, I like to leave mine in a little bit longer. Now you might be thinking, are they really, really hot because it's jalapenos? They're spicy. Some of them are really hot, but for the most part, everything in them kind of just balances it out. So they're just really, really good. And you can taste the jalapeno, but it's just not overly hot. Okay, so this side of the park is incredible. I showed you a little bit of it last week, and it's actually built for BMX bikes. But it has this part over here that is a lot bigger than the small one over there. In last week's video, I think I said it was about twice the size, where it's actually probably 3 to 4 times the size. It's pretty big. This is the part specifically I'm talking about here. If you've seen the video, you know what I'm talking about right now. But I was so stoked because when I came over here, I was just kind of still warming up, feeling out some of these transitions. You know, the more I do it, the more comfortable I get, and the smaller they look to me. When you first walk in here, everything is so intimidating and you're like, oh my God, I quit. But the more I come over here and the more I skate these things, the smaller they look to me and the easier they become. So I see this guy right here and I'm like, okay, can I make it up that? It's a pretty steep incline there. You know, as a fat guy, it's tough to get enough speed to even go over the small one over there. But I got hooked on the idea of getting up there. So if you have not seen that video yet, go to that one after this and watch it. It's a great video. I had so much fun. Probably the most fun I've ever had by myself at a skate park. Long story short, I was too scared to start up on top there yet. So I cleared out this pathway here, and it runs you right up to the incline there. I'll let you watch the video and see what happened. It was awesome. But one thing I wanted to say was that coming down this side here and hitting this incline over here, this bank, it really gave me a lot of speed coming down on this side. Really a lot, more than I expected. So I was able to shoot up about 3/4 of the way on that bank. And this is how high it is right here. It comes up past my shoulders. I'm almost 6 feet tall. And like I said, every time I come over here and look at these and skate them a little bit more, they get that much less scary, and it feels more and more like I can do it. Like looking at this thing right now and knowing how it felt when I got up there so high the other day, I'm like, damn, I can do that. So I will definitely be working on that. I'm really excited to get back on that. And this is funny. I know I'm kind of pushing it, but you see the wall over here? I was looking at that and I'm thinking, man, that's doable. Not yet, and certainly not at 300 pounds, but it's definitely doable. The other thing I'm really excited to try is this right here, how it goes up and around. The more of a feeling I got over on that bank over there, the more I felt like, yeah, I could definitely do this. And this really is not, I mean, it's steep, don't get me wrong, but the more I see it and the more I come over here, the less steep it seems and the more doable it is. So you guys are definitely gonna see me up on this wall very soon. But this is why you gotta be careful over here, and this is exactly what I'm talking about when it rains. Look at this. Every time it rains, it swells up and then it shrinks and it starts pulling away. So you really gotta be careful with that. This one over here looks a lot more smooth, but it's the same thing, and I'm really getting excited about this park. What once was so intimidating to me seems so doable now. And look at this over here. I know I'm excited, I know I'm talking a lot. If you guys want to see skating instead of listening to me talking, I'm not going to be hurt. Go watch skating somewhere, but I'm talking, I'm excited. Look at this bank over here. The thing is huge. It's a lot bigger than what it looks like in the video, but I'm excited about it. This can be done. Just one more thing before we go. I was talking about how I'm gonna do the live drop-in on the mini ramp over there. After I conquer that thing, and truthfully, it kind of feels like to me like the bigger ramps are easier for some reason. I don't know why, but after I conquer that, I'm coming around to this hidden one over here. Here's how high this one is. But it's still, again, like I said, the more I look at this stuff, the more doable it seems. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to get on this thing. Okay guys, it's supposed to be raining the next couple of days, so in case I don't get back down here to get some skating in for this video, I'm gonna do my outro right now. Stay tuned, you're gonna wanna watch that live broadcast when I drop into the mini ramp, and I will be back here very shortly to start conquering some of these awesome ramps. Make sure you check out aeroskateboarding.net, like Skatemaster Nate and Aero Skateboarding on Facebook, Instagram @SkatemasterNate, and Aero Skateboarding on Twitter. I'll see you guys later, peace. Aero!